of the things that gets me up in the morning is knowing that customer expectations are always rising, and I find that very exciting. The common question that gets asked in business is, why? That's a good question, but an equally valid question is, why not? I'm skeptical that the novel will be reinvented. If you start thinking about a medical textbook or something, then, yes, I think that's ripe for reinvention. You can imagine animations of a beating heart, but I think the novel will thrive in its current form. That doesn't mean that there won't be new narrative inventions as well. But I don't think they'll displace the novel. We can't be in survival mode. We have to be in growth mode. There are a whole bunch of people who don't like to shop. But there are also people, maybe, who even do like to shop but are very time pressured. And so shopping online can save people time. I knew that if I failed I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying. If you look at academic studies, you can see that stock prices are most closely correlated with cash flow. It's such a straightforward number. Cash flow is what will drive shareholder returns. One of the huge mistakes people make is that they try to force an interest on themselves. You don't choose your passions choose you. If you're not doing something that people will remark on, then it's going to be hard to generate word of mouth. Cleverness is a gift, kindness is a choice. Gifts are easy, they're given after all. Choices can be hard. I definitely believe people should pay for copyrighted works. And the laws are sufficient, they already require you to pay for copyright work. There's no confusion. The problem is, it's a heck of a lot easier to steal MP3s than to buy them. What I want to talk to you about today is the difference between gifts and choices. Cleverness is a gift, kindness is a choice. Gifts are easy, they're given after all. Choices can be hard. You can seduce yourself with your gifts if you're not careful, and if you do, it'll probably be to the detriment of your choices. Lowering prices is easy. Being able to afford to lower prices is hard. If you make customers unhappy in the physical world, they might each tell 6 friends. If you make customers unhappy on the internet, they can each tell 6,000 friends. If you're going to invest in an internet stock, you must be a long-term investor. If you think about the long term, then you can really make good life decisions that you won't regret later. The 3 most important things in retail are location, location, location. The 3 most important things for our consumer business are technology, technology, technology. It's hard to find things that won't sell online. I think if people read more, that is a better world. All businesses need to be young forever. If your customer base ages with you, you're Woolworths. In Seattle, you haven't had enough coffee until you can thread a sewing machine while it's running. It's not an experiment if you know it's going to work. The internet is disrupting every media industry. People can complain about that. But complaining is not a strategy. And Amazon is not happening to book selling, the future is happening to book selling. Good ideas will always get funded, so that's not going to be a problem. But you will see that it will be harder and harder for bad ideas to get funded. If you never want to be criticized, for goodness sake don't do anything new. I think frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. Everything you are comes from your choices. Millions of people were inspired by the Apollo program. I was 5 years old when I watched Apollo 11 unfold on television, and without any doubt it was a big contributor to my passions for science, engineering, and exploration. If you don't understand the details of your business, you are going to fail. Work hard, have fun, make history. Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. If you can't tolerate critics, don't do anything new or interesting. In the end, we are our choices.